Good morning. Am I audible, everyone? Okay. Thank you. So let's just wait for a few more minutes so that everybody can join, and then we will start the session. Yeah. Okay, everyone, can you see my screen? My screen is visible, right? Okay. Okay, guys. No, Srinivasa, the session is not started. I'm just waiting so that everybody can join, and then we will start our session. Okay. Ma'am, one question. Do Python has a ternary operator in conditional statements? Yes, Sudeep. Python has a ternary operator. Okay. Okay, guys. I hope everybody has joined the session. Okay. So let's start the session now, guys. So in yesterday class, we have seen about the. I think we have started with the strings. We have seen some methods of strings. Yes, guys. What can you please show? Just a second, Subdeep. I'm showing you that. Okay. So what I have studied like that, it's the functions or the methods in our strings. Yes, guys. And then we have seen about the conditional statements, whether we have condition, and then we will check that what decision we will take. Okay. So to make a decision, we need a particular code. Okay. So we have if statement, else statements, and if we have multiple condition, we use elif statement. Yes, guys. So this is what we have studied. So I have given you some homeworks of conditional statements, right, guys? So everybody has done the homework. Yes. Yes or not, guys? Tell me, everyone. Okay, okay. So anybody any doubt in these homework, like homeworks on conditional statements that I have given to you? Anybody who is not able to do any question? Yes, guys, everyone. Yes, guys, everybody is clear, right? Yes, everyone, tell me. Okay. Okay, guys. So then we have seen about the loops that if we want to repeat our task, so rather than writing it again and again, we can just simply use loops. Okay, guys. So loops is like a repeating a task. It tells the computer to do something over and over again until we met our condition. Okay, guys. So here we have seen the for loop and while loop. In for loop, we know that how many times we want to run our code like this. Okay, this is the syntax basically. In this, we have studied about the range function also, guys. Okay, and we have seen the while loop in which we don't know that how many times I want to repeat my task, so that we use the while loop. Okay, so this is how while loop work. And then we have seen about the control flow statements that control our flow of loops basically. So if we want to break our loop at a certain point, then I use the break keyword. And if we want to skip any iteration basically, then we use the continue statement. Okay, and pass is basically if I have not decided that what I want to pass or what I want the function to do here, I can simply write it a pass. It's just basically a placeholder. It just hold our place. Okay, so when I get to know that what I want to do, I'll just write it here. Okay, so this is what passes, and this is the homework on loops. So anybody any doubt in these questions also? Yes, guys, everyone tell me. Anybody have any doubt in these questions also? Anybody who's not able to do any one question in this? Second and three. Okay, Kiran, I'll come. Yes, ma'am. In this question, check if a number is prime or not. Okay, Chirag. Okay, okay, guys. So I'll show you that how to do the second and third question. So first, come to the Subhadeep question. So Subhadeep, you want to see the ternary operator, right? That how ternary operator will work. Yes, Subhadeep. Yes, Subhadeep. This is what you want to know. Yes, tell me, Subhadeep, are you there? Am I audible, everyone? Am I audible? Am I audible, guys? Am I audible or not? Hello? Am I audible, guys? Everyone? Am I audible? Okay, okay, okay. Sorry. I think my internet is slow. Okay. Yeah, okay, okay. So let's see the ternary operator, and then we will move on to the second and third question, guys. Okay. So let's say here I'm writing my age. Okay. Age, let's say enter your age. Okay. Here I'm writing enter your age. Okay. Now I want to do the conditional statement basically, but as like a ternary operator, using a ternary operator. So let's say I can write it like eligible to vote. Okay, eligible to vote here. Eligible to vote if my age is greater than 18. Correct, greater than 18, greater than or equals to 18. Okay, okay. Otherwise it is not eligible to vote, right? So else I can write it not eligible to vote. Okay, not eligible to vote. I just store it in a variable. Okay, like this. Okay, so here I can write let's say message or something. Okay, and then I can print my message. Okay, then I can print my message. So see, if you write any age, okay, if you write any age, then your conditional statement will work. Okay, let's say, okay, here I'll write 45. Okay, so I am eligible to vote, correct? And if I write something like say 30, so I'm not eligible to vote. Okay, Sudeep, clear? Subhadeep, are you clear or not? Yes, tell me. Yes, tell me, Subhadeep, are you clear or not? Yes, guys, everyone. What if there are, so you can use elif. Okay, okay or not? Subhadeep, you can use elif also. Okay, I'm not getting any chat. What? Yeah, in one line, in one line. Right, you can write like here else, you can write it like if this, else if this, and then here you can write another statement elif, then here you can write another statement. Okay, then if elif and else will work. Okay, okay, clear or not? Here you can write eligible to vote if my age is this. Okay, then you can write something like you are an adult if age will be like this. Okay, okay or not? Yes, Subdeep, are you clear? Hello guys, am I audible? I'm not getting any chat. Hello guys, am I audible? Why am I not getting chat? Yeah, okay. Just a second guys, I'm reconnecting. Okay guys, am I audible now? Let's just see. Am I audible? Okay, okay. Now my speed is good or not guys? Speed is good or not? Okay, let's say speed is good or not guys? Yes guys, everyone, am I audible clearly? Or my speed is good or not? Speed is good or not guys, everyone? I think my internet. It is good. I'm getting the video and audio is good, but chats are coming late to you. Yeah, that is the issue. I think I'm not getting the chats. Can I just reconnect, guys? Okay, can you just wait? I can just reconnect. Okay, to the meeting. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone. Just a second. I'm just. Uh, okay, guys. Now, am I audible? Am I audible? Okay. Now I'm getting chats. Just a second, guys. I'm sharing my screen. Okay. My screen is visible to you guys. My screen is visible. Okay. Okay. Now I'm getting the chats. Okay. Yeah. So guys, here I'm writing. Okay. 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 Visible, audible. Okay. So guys, now here I'm writing that if you want multiple conditions here, you can simply write it like this. You can simply write it like value one. What's the message that you want to print? Okay, then if condition you can write here, if, and then you can write the condition here. Okay, then if you have multiple condition you can write else, then the value to whatever the value to what you want to write. Okay, then you can pass here if condition, if then another condition. Okay, then you can write here else and then the value 3 what you want. So here like this you can check your multiple conditions. Okay, okay Subhadeep, clear or not? Yes, so this is the way you can write the multiple conditions also. Okay, yes, everybody clear? Clear or not? Okay, so can we move on to the second and third question? I think everyone has having problem, so let me just copy the second question first. Okay, here. Okay, yeah, correct, correct. Okay, okay, you have given the code of prime number. Okay guys, let me just show you the first doubt that you all have, that second question, that check if a number is prime or not. Okay guys, tell me what are the numbers that we called as a prime. Okay, what are the number that we called as a prime? Yes guys, tell me everyone, what are the numbers that we called as a prime number? Okay, no, don't give us the code guys. Okay, I'm just explaining. Okay, just tell me that what are the numbers that you can tell that this is a prime number. Okay, what is the condition of being a prime number guys? Which are not divisible by any number rather than one and number itself. Correct, divisible by one and number itself. Correct guys. Okay, now what is the smallest prime number that we have guys? What is the smallest prime number that we have? 1, 2. Correct. 2 is the smallest prime number. Correct guys. Yeah, number is which is divisible by itself, and 1. Okay, yes. Now Chirag and Kiran, that are the prime numbers. You are clear with that? Yes. Are you clear with what are the prime numbers? Yes. Okay, so now here we will check. Okay, so first we will take the number guys, correct, from the user. So here I will write in input, enter the number. Okay, enter the number. Okay, so first I will ask for the number, that what are the number, then we will check whether the number is prime or not guys. Okay, so I said that the my smallest prime number is 2. So the number which are less than 2 are obviously not prime. Correct guys, are obviously not prime. So if I write if my number is less than 2 guys, correct, if my number is less than 2, I can print that number is not prime. Okay, simply equals to 2 is the prime number. Subdeep, 2 is the prime number. Number is not. You did this. Yeah, number is less than 2 here. I did. Subdeep, number is less than 2. Okay. If my number is less than 2 means, see, we have that 2 is the smallest prime number. So the number which are less than 2 is not prime. Correct? Correct, Subdeep? Yes, so number is not prime. Okay guys, so the number which are less than 2 are obviously not prime because we have the smallest prime number as 2. Okay guys, clear till this point? Clear till this point everyone? Yes, everybody? Okay, so now here I will write else condition, else. Now we will check for I in range. Okay, now what will be the range guys, from 2, starting from 2 to the number, whatever the number we have. Okay, starting from 2 to the number. Okay guys, clear? Yes everyone? Yes everybody? Okay, now here I will check if my, okay, now I have to check that the number is divisible by itself or 1. Okay, that is the condition. The number is divisible by itself and only 1. Okay, and only 1. Correct guys? So if my number percent I, basically why we are using percent, because if we divide the number by I, basically from 2 to number, okay guys, if that is equal to 0 means if the remainder, basically if the remainder is 0, correct, if the remainder is 0 means that number is divisible by that number is divisible by that. Correct? So it is not prime guys, it will be not prime. Yes or not? It will be not prime. So if my number percent I basically is equal to 0, I can write here print number is not prime. Yes guys, number is not prime here. Yes, and I will simply break it. Okay, if my number is not prime. Yes guys, tell me everybody is clear or not? Else my number is prime. Else my number is prime. So I can write print number is prime guys. Yes, clear or not? Could you please repeat once? Okay, Vijay, I'll repeat it once. Okay, so here what I want to check that if a number is a prime or number or not. Okay, now here I'll just take the number from the user. Okay, now if I can say that the prime number, the smallest prime number that I have is 2. So the number which are less than 2 are also are not prime, correct? They are automatically not prime, correct? Because the number is less than 2. We have the smallest prime number as 2. Okay, starting from 2. So now here I'll just check if my number is less than 2. I'm just simply writing it number is not prime. Okay. Now else we are going to the loop. So for I in range 2 to number, we start from 2 because our prime number starts from 2. Okay. And going through the number. Okay. Going through the number. Now here I'm dividing number with each value. Okay. With each value through 2 to number. Okay. If it is dividing, okay, if it is dividing and it is not giving me why, we go only with for. You can use while also for that. Okay, I'm simply showing you the code for that. Okay, yeah. So here I am writing for I in range from 2 to number. Okay, from 2 to number. Okay, so we will divide it. We will divide the number basically by 2 to number. Okay, and if it is divisible, guys, then it is not prime because the number which are prime are divisible by itself and only one. So if it is divisible, means if the remainder is getting 0, if we are getting the remainder as 0, that simply means that the number is not prime, guys, correct? That simply means the number is not prime. So we have to just print here number is not prime and just break here. Okay, if my number is not prime. Okay, guys, so I will not go through the loop. Okay, then I'm writing here if this condition will not satisfy, guys. If this condition will not get it satisfied, then the number is prime. Okay, it means the number is divisible by itself only or 1. Okay, but it will also divide 7 by 7. So if the number is divisible by itself, then it is prime. Okay, then it is prime. Okay, yeah. Okay, then it is prime. Okay, if it is not go there, if number percent I is equal 0, then only it will go till this point. Okay, print number is not prime. Okay, so guys, if I run this code and here I'll write let's say 23. Is 23 a prime number or not, guys? 23 is a prime number or not, everyone? Yes, see, number is prime. And now here if I write let's say any prime number, any number which is not prime, so here you will write number is not prime. Okay, number is not prime, correct? Is the I mentioned is all the numbers in the range? Yeah, correct. It will go through this range. Okay, this I will iterate through the range. Okay, from 2 to number. Okay, Satish? Yes. So Chirag, are you clear with this question? Those who are doubting in this question, everybody is clear or not? And how to check whether number is prime or not? Yes, okay. Now coming to the next question, which you guys have doubt, like write a code for multiplication table. Correct, guys? I think this is a simple question. Okay. Now here I will write the code for the multiplication table also, guys. Okay. Yeah, correct. So okay. Now here first I will ask the number from the user. Okay, I will ask the number from the user. Okay, guys. So here I'm just writing number int input. Okay, enter the number, guys. Okay, enter the number. Then guys, now I have to check for the multiplication, guys. Okay, so what will be the range in the multiplication, guys? For I in range, what will be the range, guys? Tell me, everyone. We will multiply the number by, first we will multiply it by 1, correct, guys? First we will multiply it by 1, because if you multiply it by 0, it will be 0, correct, guys? So first, if we are writing a multiplication, okay, if we are writing a multiplication table, basically we will start from 1, guys, correct everyone? Yes, and we will go till 10, guys, correct or not? So we will go till 10, yes everyone? Like 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are something, or 7 threes are, and we will go to 7 tens are 70, correct guys? This is how we write our table, yes everyone? So my last range will be, if I want to go till 10, if I want to go till 10, my last range will be, guys, everyone, my last range will be 11. Yes. So here I will write 11, guys, simply. Yeah, correct, plus 1. So now here from 1 to 11, now I can simply, what I can do, like I want to multiply. Okay. So just write mul. Okay. Now here what I can do, I want to multiply my number with my I, guys, correct, with my I. Yes. Like this we do, like if I enter the number 7, I will multiply it by 1 first, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, and then 10, correct guys? This is how we do the multiplication, yes everyone? This is how we do the multiplication, guys. Yes. Now simply we can print, here. Let's say first we will write it in a format, guys, like 7 multiplied by 2 is equals to like 14. Okay, so here to write in that format, I'm writing here number. Let's say my number is 7, then I will write here, okay, then I will write here multiply. So simply in a string I'm writing it multiply. Okay, then I'm writing I, so that 7 multiplied by 1 2 3, that will come. Okay guys, and then here I can write equals to, and then my value, guys. Okay, and then my value, that is mul. Okay, that is mul, guys. Okay, so simply here, if I write any number, let's say 3, so this will be the code. See, you are getting the output like this. Yes, guys, can you see this? Yes, everyone? Anybody any doubt in this? Anybody any doubt in this? Yes, everyone, tell me. Yes, guys, everybody, no doubts. Yes, Chirag and Kiran, are you clear with these two questions which you have asked? Yes. Okay, okay, guys. So now everybody is clear till the loops part, guys. Everybody is clear, yes. So we can start our next topic. Yes, everyone, tell me. Okay, okay, guys. So now we are going to learn speed up, madam. Okay, okay, speed up. Yeah, we are left with the one topic only, Sudhir, that is function. Okay, we are left with the one topic only. Okay, now we have functions, guys. Okay, functions. Now what are the functions, guys? That here I have already told you in the yesterday class also, that functions basically are the reusable code, guys. Okay, that are the reusable codes that we use, built-in and user defined. Correct, Subhiti? We are coming to that. Okay, first I'm just want to define function, that it is basically a block of code, okay guys, in which we write some logic and we can use that function in any way. Correct? By calling that function we can use it anywhere, guys. Correct? So it is a reusable code. Correct? Okay guys, so what is the function when it is a reusable code? Basically it is, okay, it is a reusable code. Okay, reusable let's say block of code. Okay, block of code. Okay, the okay, it is a reusable block of code and we can call it, guys, we can call it just simply by its name. Okay, by its name anywhere. Correct, guys? We can call it anywhere by simply by its name. Okay, yes guys, yeah, that performs a specific task. Okay, in that function we have a simple logic or simple task that we want to perform, and by calling its name, guys, simply we can get the function. Okay, we can get the function. Okay guys, now in functions we have two types of, basically we have two types. Now first is basically built-in function, guys. Now built-in function. Okay, built-in functions. Okay, now what are the built-in functions that are already defined in Python, guys? Okay, we don't need to define that are already defined, that are already defined in Python. Okay, we have seen so many functions also, guys, in Python. Okay? So we have seen so many built-in functions. Like, what are that functions, guys? Okay, what are that functions? Okay, let's see one by one. That is, let's say, sum is a function, guys. Okay, basically sum is a function. Okay, what this sum does, that is a built-in function that add all the elements. Okay, it simply add all the elements, guys. Okay, it simply add all the elements. Let's say I have a list. Let's say 12, 13, 24, 56. Okay, this is my list. Now if I write simply print sum of y, okay, so it is simply adds all the value. See, 105. Okay, clear, guys? Clear? So these are some basically the functions, built-in function. Here I have also max function. Okay, now max, what is this? It gives the maximum value, guys. Okay, it gives the maximum value, guys. Okay, maximum value. Okay, now let's say this is my list, y is my list. If I want maximum from y, so here I can write print max of y, basically max of y. See, 56 is the maximum value, guys. Correct? This is what the function that we have already studied. We have studied about the input function also, guys. Okay, input function. Yes, guys, input function, guys. Yes, length function we have studied about the length function, guys. So these all are built-in function. Okay, these all are built-in function that are already defined in Python. We don't need to define it. Okay, so these are some functions. There is a lot of functions, guys, a lot of built-in functions. Okay, so these are some built-in functions that are already defined in functions, guys. Now what we have, we have the user-defined function. Okay, user-defined function that we define. Okay, that we define according to our need. Okay, according to our need, that the functions we define that are user defined function. Okay, that are user defined function. Okay, guys, clear? Now create a function, guys. To create a function, we use the keyword, okay, def. Okay, guys, def. To create a function, we use the keyword def. Okay, let's say I want to display a name, guys. Okay, let's say I want to display a name. So simply what I can do, guys, I can simply write here, let's say def. Okay, def, and I can give my function name any name I can give. Let's say I want to display my name, so I'm just defining it as a display. Okay, guys, display name. Okay, let's say display name. Yes, everyone, so I'm just writing it like this, a display name. Okay, yes, everyone, are you clear till this point? Now what I can do, I can just simply give a colon. Okay, and I can simply write here print. Okay, print hi, my name is, let's say, Subdeep. Okay, hi, my name is this. Okay, so now this is how you define a function, guys. Now this is how you define a function. Now once you define a function, guys, you need to call it. Okay, you need to call it. Okay, so here I need to call it. So when you are calling the function, okay, guys, whenever you are calling the function, guys, so you need to call it by its name. Okay, guys, you need to call it by its name. Okay, so here what is the name of my function, guys? Display name. Yes, everyone, the name of my function is display name. Okay, display name. Yes, see the output. Hi, my name is Subdeep. See, correct, guys? So now by calling this name, anywhere, guys, anywhere in the code, I can get this output. Okay, I can get this output. Clear or not, guys? Everybody clear or not? So here I have defined this function, and now by its name only I can use it anywhere. By its name only I can use it anywhere, guys. Correct? Okay, now this is we call as a non-parameterized function, basically, because we don't pass any parameter, guys. Okay, here we don't pass any parameter, guys, so it is non-parameterized function, guys. Okay, function, guys. Okay, this is a non-parameterized function. Okay, so this is how we define a function, guys, and this is how define a function, guys. Okay, and this is how we call the function, guys. Okay, this is how we call the function. Clear everybody? Now we can see the parameterized function also, where we have some parameters, okay? Like parameterized function, okay? Parameterized function. Yeah, correct, Keith. Okay? Parameterized function, guys, okay? Now here, let's say I will write something, okay? Let's say I will write define, I'll write the addition code, guys, okay? I'll simply write the addition code, okay? Define, let's say addition, I want to add something, add number, I can write my function name here. Now here I have to pass the parameter, okay? I will add two numbers, so here I will pass A and B. So this A and B will be my parameters, guys, okay? This A and B will be my parameters, okay? So here I can write A, comma B are my parameters, guys, okay? Parameters, okay? Yes, everyone, here I have to give the colon, okay? Just a second. So A and B are my parameters, okay? Now here what I can do, I can simply write C is equals to A plus B. Okay guys, C is equals to A plus B. I can simply print my C. Okay, and I can simply print my C, guys. Okay, so this is how I create my function. Okay, now what I can do, I just call it, guys. I here call my function, guys. Yes. So when I'm calling this, I'm calling it by number, by its name, guys. So this is my name of my function, add number, and then here I will pass my values. Okay, here I will pass my values. Let's say 2,3. Okay, 2,3. If we want to give variable number of arguments, can we use this? If we want to give a variable number of arguments, we can use a function name star. That is a pointer. Okay, that you can use. Okay, that you can use. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, guys, what I am telling you, I can simply write. Okay. That is basically the positional arguments. Basically, that star that we called as. Okay. So this is basically used to pass as many as argument basically you want to pass. Okay. Okay, Siddhir. Yeah. Now here, guys, I'm adding my number. You can see this is my output, guys. This is my output. Okay. This is my output, guys. Clear, everyone? Clear or not? Okay. Yes, guys. Okay. Yes. So now we can see define all numbers. Yeah, this is the positional argument that you're talking about, guys. Okay. Yes. Now we can see the return statement, guys. In functions, we have a return statement, guys. Now what is this? What is this return statement basically? So what is this return statement basically? So this is the dead end of your code basically. You can call it as the dead end of the code, guys. Okay. Now what I mean by dead end of your code, that's simply return statement or return. We can simply call it as a dead end of the code, guys. Dead end of the code. Now what I'm talking about the dead end, if you write return in the function, guys, if you write return in the function, then the function will end there. Okay, then the function will end there. Okay, guys. Yeah, return something from the defined function to call the position. Yeah, you can return some value also by using the return function. Here I'm just talking that what is return. This is the dead end of the code. Okay, dead end of the code. Like for example, here I can write define. Let's say I'm making a calculator, guys. Okay, calculator, guys. Okay. Now here I am passing my variables or parameters like a comma b, guys. Okay. Now I'm writing print a plus b. Okay. Then print a minus b. Okay. Then print a divided by b. Okay. Then I write here return, guys. Okay. Return. Okay. And then after this I write print a star b. Okay. Return, and then here I'm writing print a multiply by b, and then print a, let's say, modulus by b. Okay guys, so this is how I'm writing. Now if I run this code guys, now if I run this code, my function will work. Okay, now I have to call it guys. So I'm calling it by its name, calculator. Okay, calculator guys. Okay, now here I'm passing my values, let's say 3 comma 4 guys. Okay, 3 comma 4. So see guys, you are getting the addition, you are getting the subtraction, and you are getting the division. And these two methods are not calling guys. Why? Because we have write return here guys. Okay, so it is the dead end of the code, it is the dead end of the function basically. Okay, so this is your dead end of the function. So these two values will not print ever. Okay, these two values will not print ever. This is the dead end. Okay, so this is the end of the function basically. So when you write return guys, so this will be the end of your function. Okay, why it is not giving error? No, it is not giving error, Kirti. It is not going after return. Okay, this only the code is running. Okay, this only the code is running. Okay, no, it is not getting any error. Okay, this is the dead end of the function. Okay, this is the dead end of the function. Okay, what is about the yield keyword? Okay, what is about the yield keyword? Okay, yield keyword, see basically the yield keyword in Python is to generate a separate basically the special type of operator. Okay, like some example, when a function is contains the yield keyword basically, so it becomes basically a generator function, we can call it. Okay, so instead of running a single value, so here we can write a single value, here we can return something, return some value. Okay, so it will it can basically, the yield means it can multiple values one time. Okay, it can multiplies your value one time. Okay, clear or not? It is used for the iterator basically. Okay, yes. Then why we are writing the last two codes? See Chirag, I want to show you, that how the return function, return basically is the dead end of the code. So when you write return in any function, okay, when you write return any function, so it will end here. Okay, it will end here. So whatever you write, okay, whatever you write after that, okay, after that it will not be printed. Okay, it will not be printed. In Java we get compilation error starting unreachable code, but why no error? See here you are not getting error because basically, okay, yeah, so here we are not getting any error, it is stop here. Okay, it will stop here. Okay, it will stop here keys. Okay, clear or not? Yes, so it is stopping here, we are not getting any error. Okay, we are not getting any error because it is stopping here. Now you can return something. Okay guys, you can return some value in the by using return also. Okay, you can return some values also by using the return. Okay, let's try how guys. Here if I write my function, let's say some function I am writing. Okay, let's say add number. Okay, add number I'm writing here. Now if I write a comma b, that is my parameter guys. Now I can return some value guys. Okay, return a plus b, so it will return a plus b, basically the sum of the function. Okay guys, the sum of the function. Okay, so return can also be used to return some value guys basically. Okay, return some value. Okay, so let's say here this is my function guys, so this will be my function. Okay, now here if I add number guys, now if I getting error, what is the errors? Anupama, can you show me? 2 comma 3 guys. Okay, so this will be 5. Okay, this will be 5. Name A is not defined. Can you show me the code, Anupama, which you have write? Okay, just a second. Define calculator A% B%B. That is why Python has an interpreter, correct? Because it checks the code line by line. Okay, it checks the code line by line. name A is not defined. You have write the print A star B and A% B in beside the function Anupama. Okay. It is not written inside a function. Okay, inside a function it is not written. That's why it is giving you error, name error, that A is not defined because you haven't defined A. You have defined the A inside a function only, right? Inside the function only. So if you write print before the function, that will give you error. Okay. You have to write that print A star B or A% B inside a function because we have defined A and B there. Okay. You have defined A and B there. Correct? Correct, Anupama? Yeah. Okay. So we can return some value also, guys. By using return function, we can return some value also. Okay. Correct, guys? Clear or not? That by using this, we can return some values also. Yes, everyone, clear or not? Tell me. Yes, so this is how you define a function, guys. This is how you define a function, guys, by using the parameter whichever you want to add. Okay, and by just simply call it by a name. Okay, simply you call it by its name. Okay, so you can define a function with non-parameterized also and the parameterized also. Okay, and the parameterized also. Okay, clear or not, guys? Clear or not? Yes. So this is how you can define a function, guys. So you can write here the value also, guys. Okay, let's say here, guys, this is called as a default parameter. Here you can write the default parameter also, guys. Okay, now how you can write a default parameter? Basically, let's say, yeah, default parameter. That is your default default yeah, correct, Subdeep, parameter, guys. So now how you can write this default parameter basically, guys. Okay, let's say here I'm finding my add number function. Okay, add number function, and here my A value is something. Now B, I'm writing B as 3. Okay, I want to use my B value as 3, guys. Okay, so now here if I write the logic, let's say print or A plus B. Okay, A plus B. Now this is how my function is created. Now I will call it by its name. Now I will call it by its name. Let's say 5. Okay, guys. Let's say 5. Now if you run this, see, you are getting 8 because you have passed the value of B already. That is your default parameter, guys. Okay, that is your default parameter. Clear or not, guys? Clear or not? Yes. Yes, guys. Clear? Okay, so this is how you can pass the default parameter also, guys. Okay, this is how you can pass the default parameter also. So everybody clear till this point? Okay, can you explain again? Yes, I can. Okay, so here what I'm trying to say about in the default parameter, guys. Okay, default parameter means this value has a default value. Here you give the B value as 3, correct? Okay, so if you haven't passed the B value here, okay, if you don't pass the B value here also, so it will by default take you value as 3. Okay, it will by default take the value as 3. Okay, yeah, I'm explaining, Priyanka. Okay, I'm explaining that what is this default parameter means. Basically, like here, if I don't write the B value also, okay, here I have not write the B value, right? Here I have write only 5 the A value. Okay, so if you don't pass, if you write here like B is equals to 3, okay, you have given the default value. So if you don't write the B value here also, if you don't write anything in the B value also, so it will by default take 3. Okay, it will by default take 3. Okay, how 5 values comes? See, here I'm writing the value of A or Sunil. Okay, like A I have to pass. Okay, correct. A I have to pass, right? So here I'm writing the value of A. Here I have not passed the value of B, guys. Okay, here I have not passed the value of B, but I have given the default parameter here, like my B value will be 3. Okay, So if I don't write anything, if I don't write the value of b here also by calling the function, okay, so it will by default take you, if it will by default take it like 3. Okay, you can write it also if you want. You can write the b value also, let's say 7 if you want, if you don't want 3. Okay guys, but if you don't want, if you don't fill the value of b also here, so by default it will take 3. Okay, by default it will take 3 guys. Okay, clear or not everyone, clear or not? Yes. Yes. So this is how you can pass the by default parameter. Okay, this is how you can pass the by default parameter. Clear everybody, clear with the user defined functions also? Yes. Okay. It is to make it default value, we need to define the value. Yes, to make it default, that by default my value will this. Okay, if you don't write anything here. Okay, if you don't write anything in the by calling the function. Okay, when you're calling the function, if you don't write that value, so by default it will take you this value. Okay, which you have defined. Okay, yeah, correct. So this is the default parameter basically. Okay, now clear everyone, clear with this, clear or not everybody? Yes. Yes, everyone, tell me. Okay. Now guys, there is another function, another type of function that we have in our Python, guys. That is lambda function. Yeah, correct, Subhi. That is lambda function. Okay, anonymous function. So that is, guys, basically the lambda function. Okay. Yeah, correct, Sudhir. Lambda function. Okay. Lambda function, guys. So now what is this lambda function basically, guys? So lambda function is basically, it is also a function basically, but it is one line code. Okay, it is one line code. Okay, small function. Whenever we want to write a small function, that we can write it by using the lambda function, guys. Okay, that we can write by using the lambda function, guys. Okay, so now what is this lambda function? Lambda function, guys. Okay, it is one line function, guys. Okay, one line function, one line function. Okay, yeah, correct. After lambda, it will accept one expression. Okay, right? So if you want to use to create, basically use to create one line of function. Okay, it is used to create one line of function, guys. Okay, correct. This is the syntax key. This is the syntax. Okay, now let's see the syntax of lambda, guys. Syntax of lambda basically is, okay, here we will write the function name first. Okay, function name, guys. Okay, this is my function name. Whatever the function name I want to give, I can give here. Okay, then what I write equals to, then I will write some lambda keyword. Okay guys, so to create a lambda function, you use the lambda keyword. Okay, so in this my keyword will be, guys, lambda. Okay, yeah, so now here I will write the lambda. Okay, lambda. Now guys, here I will pass my parameters, guys. Okay, now here I will pass my parameters or arguments. Okay, so here I will pass the parameter. Okay, parameters. Okay, whatever the parameters, now we will give the colon, guys. Okay, colon, and then here I will write my expression, guys, or the logic that we want to execute. Okay guys, that we want to execute. Yes, clear everyone, clear? Yes, clear or not, guys? Okay, so let's say guys, here I'm writing a function of addition. We have seen the addition function, guys. This is how we write the addition function. Now by using lambda, how we will write the addition function, guys? By using lambda, how we will write, let's say here I will give the function name, guys. First, let's say my function name is add number. Okay, now here what I will do, I need write the lambda keyword, guys. Okay, lambda, and then my parameter will be ab, let's say. Okay, ab, then I write the colon, and then I write the logic, guys. Okay, then I simply write the logic, let's say a plus. Okay, this is my logic, guys. Correct, this is my logic, right? Now I simply call the function. Okay, print let's say add number here, I can write 2 comma 3. Okay, simply I can call it like this. Okay, yes, clear or not everyone? See, are you getting the output? You are getting the output or not? Yes. So this is a one line function, guys. This is, you can see, you write this function in one line. Okay, you write this code, this much of code which you have write here like this. So we have write this in one line, correct guys? So don't need to return. You can use return also. Okay, this here we are not returning, okay, something. Okay, here we are not returning something. Here I'm just simply passing the function. Okay, here I'm simply passing the function. Okay, and then I'm writing my value. Okay, and then I'm writing my value. Okay, okay, so in lambda we don't use the return okay statement basically. Okay, I got an error. Just check the spelling, Sanil. Lambda, Lambda. Okay. Yes. Okay. So clear everybody how to create a lambda. Okay, lambda function, guys. Okay, lambda function or not. You can check the larger value, that if I want to check whether my value is larger, let's say check larger, guys. Okay, larger. Okay, which number is my larger? Here I can simply write lambda. Okay, lambda, and then I can pass my two numbers, let's say a, b. Okay, a, b, and then let's say a is greater than b. Okay, this is my logic. A is greater than b, guys. Okay, so if you call the function, let's say check larger. Okay, and here I will pass my number, let's say 10 comma 20. Okay, so it is giving me false. It is giving me false because 10 is not greater than 20. Okay, 10 is not greater than 20. Yes, guys? Yes, clear or not? Yeah, so this is how you can create a lambda function, guys. Okay, this is how you can create a lambda function. Okay, any other real life example you of the lambda function, Sanil? You're talking about the lambda function. Basically, it is, yeah. Ma'am, request you to kindly repeat why this function is required. See, it is basically used to write one line function. Okay, so one line function, when you want to write, you can write it using the lambda function. Okay, using the lambda function, you can write it like this. Okay, whenever you want to write a lambda function, or sorry, whenever you want to write a let's say a one line code. Okay, so rather than writing these much of code, we can use it like in one line. Okay, now real life examples what I can give you, that basically when you want to work with data. Okay, more than two variables in lambda function. Can we use more than two variables? Yes, you can create a list also, and you can iterate it through the lambda function. Okay, you can iterate it through the list also, because if you want to multiply the list or whatever you want the function, you can do. So you can use more than one parameter also. Okay, you can use one more than one parameters also in the lambda. Okay, yes. Now guys, I am talking about the let's say the lambda function uses. Okay, so in lambda you have many functions, guys. Okay, in lambda you have so many of functions, let's say. Okay, so we have filter function, map function also. Okay, so that is the use case. Okay, that is the use case of that lambda function. Okay, yeah, temporary purpose only we use Sudhin, temporary purpose only. So if you want to create a small function basically for some particular use, okay, for some particular use we can use the lambda function. Okay, we can simply use the lambda function. Okay, yes, clear or not? Clear everyone? Yeah, so this is how you can use for the temporary purpose only, you can use the lambda function. Okay, lambda function. Yes, clear everyone? Yes, so this is what about the lambda function, guys. Okay, this is about the lambda functions. Okay, so here this is what about the functions that we have to study, guys. Okay, that we have to study. So now in tomorrow class we will do the hands-on, guys. Okay, in tomorrow class we will do the hands-on of this Python. Okay, of this Python basics, guys. So anybody any doubt till here in the basics class, you can ask me. Okay, anybody having any doubt here, you can ask this. Okay, you can ask me this. Can you cover enumerate as I told you yesterday? Yeah. Okay. So Sudeep, you are talking about the enumerate function. Okay, enumerate function. What is hands-on? Sudhir, hands-on are basically I'll in this Python basics question we haven't tried some questions, right? Some questions. So in tomorrow class we will perform some questions. Okay, in the Python basics, which will cover all the topics that we have studied, right? Like this. Okay, ma'am, please repeat lambda function. Okay, Sapna. So that we have completed like this till this. Okay, Sudhir. So we will do some hands-on. Okay, basically we will do some code. Okay, we will have some questions and we will try to solve that question. Okay, so that is basically the hands-on. Okay, now coming to okay, for just wait, Sudeep, I just clear the Sapna's doubt that. What is the lambda function? I can explain. See, lambda function basically, Sapna, is the one line function that we use to create. Okay, that we use to create. Okay, one line function. Okay, this is the syntax that how do you create the lambda function. Okay, here I am writing the function name. Okay, then here lambda is the keyword that are used. Just here we use the def keyword to define a function, guys. Okay, function. So for lambda function we use lambda keyword to define that. Okay, lambda keyword. Then I will pass my parameters here like a and b, whatever the parameters. Okay, whatever the parameters you can pass it here, guys. Okay, and then you can pass here any expression, guys. Okay, any expression whatever you want to pass you can pass it here. Okay, and then I'm simply calling the function. Okay, I'm simply calling the function. So this is how I'm getting output. So this is simply a temporary function. You can call it as a temporary function or a one line code. Whenever you want to write any one line code, you can simply write it in a lambda function. Okay, yes, clear or not, guys? Clear or not, everyone? Yeah, okay. Now coming to Subdeep, that enumerate function. Okay, so basically what is this enumerate function? Okay, enumerate function, basically enumerate it is also a built-in function, guys. Okay, it is a built-in function. Okay, built-in function. Okay, basically what it does in loops we have getting the value. Okay, we are getting the value, guys. So with the values, if we are getting indexes only by using the enumerate function, we can get the indexes also by using the enumerate function. So enumerate function, it is a built-in function. Okay, that is used in loops. Okay, that is used in loops to basically to get both the value also, the value and the index. Okay, and the index. Okay, guys, so if you want to give a code, let's say I have a list, let's say fruits list I have, let's say this is my apple I have. Okay, let's say I have banana, guys. Then we have, let's say kiwi. Okay, and then I can say one more pineapple. Okay, pineapple I have. Okay, so now how to use the enumerate function? Let's say we can simply create a loop like this for, now here I will write index comma I. Okay, index and the value. Okay, index and the value in enumerate. Okay, enumerate, and here I will pass my list. Okay, fruits. Okay, now if I write simply print my index and comma value. Okay, comma value. So if you run this, see, you are getting the value beside the index also. Okay, beside the index also. Clear, Subdeep? So whenever you want to come, whenever you want your index and value to be printed like this, so you can use the enumerate function for that. Okay, you can use the enumerate function. Okay, yes, clear, everyone? Clear? This is how, guys, you can create the enumerate function. Yes, clear, everyone? Clear or not? Where we can use it whenever you want to get the index, Subdeep. Okay, whenever you want to get the index, you can use the enumerate function. Okay. Yes. And here I'm not passing the length of my basically the length of my list. Okay. When I write it like this, okay, I'm simply write the range and then I will write the index of my length of my list. Yes. But whenever I creating the function, okay, whenever I creating my for loop, right? So by using the enumerate, you don't have to need the write the range function. Okay. Sorry, I missed something. What is index we called? Index are basically, see, index, you have studied about the indexing, right, Sunil? We have studied about the indexing. Like this is my 0th index, this is my first index, this is my second index, this is my third index, correct? Correct, Sunil? Yes, we have studied about that. So now here, if I write simple for loop to iterate through my list, okay, to iterate through my list, I'll use the simple code, correct? Now if I want to print my index also, okay, if I want to print my index also, so here we are using the enumerate function. Okay, enumerate function. Clear? Clear, everybody? Clear? Yes. So this is how we can set even index. Yes, you can set the index. Okay. Okay, you can set your index. Okay. By default, it will start from the 0. Okay. By default, it will start from the 0. But if you want to start it from anywhere else, so you can write here the start. Okay. You can write here the start. Okay. Yeah, correct. This will be the code. Start to basically see, Subdeep, here we are getting 0. By default, my index is starting from 0. Okay. So if I write from start from 2, okay. So if I write it like this, okay. If I write it like this, like from here, I'll write start is equals to 2. Okay. So my index will start from 2. Okay. My index will start from 2. Okay. Okay. Ma'am, is there any function that returns a list, okay, in alphabetical order? What do you mean by alphabetical order? Sunny? Like you are talking about that the values which are coming like A first, then B, right? Like this. You want to tell me like this, like A, B, then okay. Yes, you have the sorted function for that. Okay. Okay, sorted function. We have a function called as sorted function. So by sorting the list, you can get in the alphabetical order also. Okay, here 2 means the second position or the nth position. No, Subdeep, here I'm just changing my index value. Okay, I'm just changing my index value. So by default, my index will start from 0, correct? So apple will be 0, banana, kiwi, pineapple. Now by start 2 means I'm starting my index from 2. Okay, I'm starting my index from 2. Okay, I'm giving you one example, Sunny. Okay. Okay, clear or not? Clear or not, everyone? Okay, now here I want to write my list. Okay, let's say I have this list also. Okay, I'm just copying the list from here. Okay, guys, just a second. This is my list. Okay, this is my list. Okay, now I want to print this list in an alphabetical order. Like if my apple will come first, then banana. Okay, and then kiwi, and then pineapple. Correct? Correct. I think this is yeah, correct. I can just change it something. Okay, so I can write it like this. First banana. Let's say I'm writing here, and then I'll write here pineapple. Okay, pineapple I'm writing here, and then I'm writing it like okay, kiwi, and then this is my apple. Okay. Yeah, so this is my list, guys. Okay, this is my list. Now I want to sort it by using the alphabetical order. Okay, so here I can give any name. Let's say sorted fruits. Okay, is equal. So here I can use the sorted function. Okay, yeah, correct, Subdeep. Okay, sorted function. Here I am pass my list. Okay, that is my fruits. Okay, that list is my fruit. Okay, so now here I can simply print my sorted list. Okay, I can simply print my sorted list. Okay. See, just a second. Sorry, sorted fruits. Yeah. See, you are getting the output in a perfect alphabetical order, guys. Clear or not? Okay. Clear? Yes. And if you want to sort it in the reverse order also, you can do that. Okay. In the reverse order also, you can do that. Okay. Clear? Yes. So it will create a new list basically of the sorted value. It will create a new list of the sorted value. Okay. So that will be my sorted fruits. Okay. That will be my sorted fruits. Okay. Yes, everyone clear or not? Yes. Okay. So do you guys want break now for some time? Yeah, that will see Sudhi that you are using. I'm just creating a new list basically of the sorted value. You are just sorting that list only. Okay. You are sorting that list only. Okay. So there you will not create any new list. Okay. So for reverse, if there is any function of video slicing, you can use here reverse is equals to true. So you can just simply write here reverse is equals to true. Okay. Let's say here you can simply write here reverse is equals to true. See, you're getting the output in the reverse order. Okay, you're getting the output in the reverse order. See, and Sudhir, you are just using that list only to sort it. Yes, you are using that list only to sort it. Okay, you can use that. Okay, I am just creating a new list and then just creating a new list of sorted fruits. Okay, sorted fruits. Clear? Clear? Yes, everyone. Yes. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So now, guys, do you want break? Yes, everybody, tell me. Yes. Okay. Okay. So how many minutes? 10. Okay. 10 minutes timer I will give you guys. Okay. Revise everything, and if you feel any doubt, you can tell me now. Okay. Yes, this is it. Yeah, Sumit, I have given 10 minutes. With statement, what is this? See, with this statement is basically RF. That is basically in Python. With statement is used when you want to open or something or open a resource basically, and when it is done, you can simply clean it up. Okay. So you write when you want to open some text file. Okay. So with open you can write. Yeah, with open you can write, and you can write the path of basically that file whichever you want to open. Okay. In collab it will not happen. You have write the code, Arif. You can use the that within collab. Okay. Map filter are after basics. So the map filter you can we can, okay, we will discuss it. Okay, we will discuss the map and filter function right now after the break. Okay, in the lambda function. Okay, in the lambda function. Okay. Yes, correct, Arif, correct. Yes, correct. Whatever the files, if you want to access it in a collab, you can use that. See, here you are getting an option of, see here, you're getting an option of place. Here you have to upload your files first. Okay, then you can access the file in the collab. Okay. Subdeep, for that we use the recursion. Okay, we use the recursion when a function call itself. Okay. Madam, what about list tuple dictionary and set comprehensions? See, that are the terms in our Python. Okay, that list tuple dictionary and sets. Okay, comprehensions basically. But we have studied about the basics parts. Okay, basics part that we have completed. Okay. Now, by using that, we will use it whenever we want that list tuple dictionary and sets. Whenever we want to use it, we can understand that what are this. Okay, what are these topics. Okay, so in the data analysis, I don't think so that it will be used that much list tuple, but if it comes, we will see that how to we use the list comprehensions. Okay. Can you please tell us the data scientist do in real life? See, what data scientist does basically, we have some data. Everything is depend on data, Subdeep, right? So we have some data, and we will do the analysis basically. Okay, we will do the analysis, and we will predict our futures. Okay, on based on our past data. That is what machine learning does. Correct. That is what machine learning does. So in data scientists, what they do, they have a lots of data basically. Okay, so they will get a lots of data, they will clean the data. Okay, they will do the manipulation, and they will find the patterns basically on that data. Okay, on that data. Okay, and they will predict the futures also, and they will build models basically. Okay, and they will predict the future, that if a company is getting in a loss. Okay, if a company is getting in any kind of loss. Okay, so what it does, it gives the data, it gives the past data to the data scientist. Okay, that this is my past data, now find out that where we are lacking, that's why our company is getting in loss. So if the data scientists find that by using the past data, they will find that what are the aspects basically, what are the aspects that are contributing to the loss. Okay, so they will give the insight, they will find the insights from that data, they will give it to the company. Okay, and then it will help them to do the task. Okay, so basically we will build the model basically to find out the future, what will be the future of that. Okay, so this is what the data scientist does. Okay, yes, Subdeep. Okay, sorry guys. Is this IntelliPath course enough to get a job as a data scientist? Yes, Harish. If you do this course with a proper, focus, you will get a job as a data scientist. Okay. So many people say that when they start job, they only work in an Excel maximum time, but they expect to work with Pythons and others. See, so you will get the data, okay? You will have to work on the Excel file because you will get the data of lot of data in the CSV or the Excel file, okay? So if you are in a data science, data scientist in a good company, you will get to analysis in that field. You will get the analysis and all the things that are related to the data scientist, okay? So they have to work for the Excel files also, okay? As a fresher, you don't go to the data scientist field directly, okay? You don't go to the data scientist field. First, you will be like a data analyst, okay? Data analyst you will become, okay? Then you have to do some, experience. You have to gain some experience. Then you have to move on to the data scientist, okay? Senior data scientist. Then you will move on to, okay? So there will every time. So they have to work for the Excel files also, okay? As a fresher, you don't go to the data scientist field directly, okay? You don't go to the data scientist field. First, you will be like a data analyst, okay? Data analyst you will become, okay? Then you have to do some, experience. You have to gain some experience. Then you have to move on to the data scientist, okay? Senior data scientist. Then you will move on to, okay? So there will every time there will be a steps, okay? Clear everyone? Clear or not? Okay. So you're talking about the filter, okay? Analyst and scientist are different. See, analyst is the first phase, okay? Analyst is the first phase, okay? And then you will become the scientist, okay? In analysis field, you have to use like analysis of the data, basically findings and insights, okay? When you go to the data scientist field, then AI also comes, machine learning comes, okay? So this is the difference basically in the analysis and the scientist field, okay? In a scientist we have NLP, okay? You have the deep learning also, deep learning concepts also, okay? AI also, Gen AI also, okay? Do analysts work on data like data manipulation and scientists do the training testing things, right? Yeah, so you can see in analyst field you will do the data manipulation. You will find out the insights, visualization, all the things. You will use the Power BI also for creating dashboards, these kinds of things, okay guys? And in scientist you will do the machine learning part and all that things, okay? AI, Gen AI you will study, okay? Ma'am, AI research scientist profile come under this course, okay? AI research scientist. See, basically, if you become the data scientist, also you will learn about the AI and Gen AI concepts also. So you will called it as a AI research scientist, okay? If you want to try for the AI research scientist, also you can try for that also, okay? Okay, guys, so now can we see about the filter and the map function that Subhadeep have told us, okay? Yeah, correct, Subhadeep. In data scientist has a high demand now, okay? We have the high demands of data scientists now, okay? But there are competitions also, guys. In every field, there is a competition, so you have to work best for yourself, okay? Study hard for yourself so that you will get the job in a better place, okay? Everyone? Yes, guys. So I am talking about the filter function. Filter function basically in Lambda, okay? Filter function basically filter values, okay, guys? Filter values. Filter means basically if I want to find certain values, okay? If I want to find certain values, okay? If I want to find certain values, I will keep that only. By using filters, I will get that only. Okay? Correct, guys? So filter basically what it does, it keeps only that items, okay? Only that items, okay? That matches our condition. Okay, that matches a condition, guys. Whatever the condition, if it match to that condition, it will keeps only that value, guys. Okay, it will keeps only that value, okay? The filter function, the items in a list based on a condition. Yeah, correct. So if our condition match, it will keep that value on from the list. Okay, it will keep that value from the list, guys. Okay, let's say guys, I have a list of numbers. Okay, numbers. Let's say in this I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and let's say 10, guys. Okay, now I want to fit in this from this list, guys. I want to filter those values which are even, guys. Okay, now in these numbers I want to want that those values only which are even numbers. Okay, let's say 2 is my even number, guys. Correct, I want 2, I want 4, I want 6, I want 8 and I want 10. Correct, Keith. Okay, so this much value that I want only even numbers, guys. Okay, I want only even numbers. So what I can do, guys, I can filter out the even numbers. Okay, filter out the even numbers. So for that we will use the filter function. Okay, even numbers. Okay, so how we can use, so let's say I will create my function name even numbers. Okay, guys, even numbers here. Now I will like my list and then we will use filter and then I will write my lambda function, lambda x will be, let's say, my number. Okay, or I can write num. Okay, num. Now let's say if num percent 2, that will be the code for the even numbers, guys. Correct, like if my number is divisible by 2, that is a even number. Yes, guys, if my number is divisible by 2, that is a even number. Means if we divide our number by 2, the remainder will be 0, guys. Correct, the remainder will be 0. Yes, everyone, yes or not? So this is the filter function. This is what I want to filter. Correct, guys? This is what I want to filter, guys. Correct, and here I will pass my list, that is numbers. Okay, from numbers I want to filter out these things. Okay, filter out these things. Okay, Subdeep, please repeat. Okay, Subdeep, see, filter function, basically what filter function does, it keep that only that values where it matches our condition. Okay, let's say this is my list. Okay, this is my list. Okay, numbers, I have a numbers of list. Okay, in this I have 10 numbers. Okay, in this I have 10 numbers. Okay, so here if we give this condition, then what is need to you filter? Okay, if we give, see, it is filtering out. See, we use the filter function, so it will filtering out that numbers only. So if you print this, okay, if you print this, then you will get the list of that filtered value only. Okay, see, you get the list of that filter value only. You don't get 1379. Okay, you don't get 1379. Okay, you get only the list of that value only. Okay, so if you want to keep the list of only even numbers, so you can use the filter function. Okay, you can use the filter function. Okay, so here I will pass this. Okay, so now what I'm trying to say, Subdeep, that this is the numbers list. Okay, now if I want to get a list of only the even numbers. Okay, only the even numbers. Okay, only the even numbers. So I am filtering this condition. Okay, I am filtering this condition that if my function is even, means if it is divisible by 2, then I am creating this list. Okay, yeah, is this the simplest way? Yeah, Kiran, this is the simplest way. Okay, this is the simplest way that you can check for the even numbers. Okay, you can get the even numbers basically. Okay, you can get the even numbers. Okay, so now if I print, okay, now if I print here while list outside, because we are creating the list of the even numbers, Subdeep. Okay, we are creating the list of the even numbers. Okay, yes, yeah, even numbers, let's say even numbers. Okay, just a second. Okay, okay, see, guys, so you are getting the list of the even numbers only. Okay, you are getting the list of the even numbers only. Okay, yes, everyone, clear that how this filter function is working, how this filter function is working. Yes, okay, now guys, yeah, now guys, we have a map function that we are trying to say. Okay, now what is the map function? Okay, map function. Okay, Now what this map function does, guys? The map is used to modify the items. Correct, Sudhi. Okay, now map function, what map function does, it changes your value. Okay, it basically changes your values. Okay, now how map function will work, basically, like if I have these numbers. Okay, I have these numbers, guys. Now I want to double my numbers. Okay, I want to double my numbers. Okay, how is filter is selecting only even numbers with the help of lambda? See, you have passed the condition. Okay, you have passed the conditions that number and number percent too. Okay, means that you are checking for the even number. Okay, correct or not, Harish? Correct or not? So what it is doing, so it is checking the condition. We can checking the condition that if it is divisible by or not. Okay, so if you divide it by number, you can use the you are getting the zero, so that are the even numbers. Okay, that are the even number. So we have the list of numbers. We are finding out only the even numbers using the filter function. Okay, so in filter function we can say we have two things, guys. We have two things, that whether first is the function. Okay, first is the function and second is my number. Okay, second is my list basically. Okay, second in my list. Okay, ma'am, is there any function if my list is this? Now I want result even till 100. Just a second. Okay, so filter takes a function as a parameter. Yes, correct. In function we have two things. Okay, in functions we have two things. This is our condition basically, guys. Okay, this is our function. Okay, this is a function and this is our list, guys, numbers. This is our list, guys, correct? Okay, now what it does, it iterates through each number in the list. Okay, it iterates through each number in the list. Okay, but lambda only execute the expression how it is checking the condition. See, this is your condition. Okay, this is your condition, right? It will not check. See, that's why we are using a filter function. Okay, that's why we are using the filter function, that if my this condition will be true. Okay, so what it does, okay, so yeah, what it does in lambda, it will goes through, it will, this function will goes through all the numbers in the list. Okay, it will goes through all the numbers in the list. Okay, in the list. Okay, like for example 1. Okay, first number in my list is 1. Okay, first number in my list is 1. Correct. Now we will check 1% 2 is equal to 0. No, false. Okay, so we will not kept this number. Okay, we will not kept this number. Okay, now if we have 2%, okay, 2% 2 will check, yeah, it is 0, so it will kept that number. Okay, it will kept that number. So this is how filter function is working. Okay, that first it is checking for, it is iterating basically, it is get, this function is checking for all the numbers in the list, all the numbers in the list, and it is keeping that number. This filter, what filter function is, it is keeping only that number which true this condition. Okay, which true this condition. Okay, the filter performs the function on the list and returns true values. Correct, it will get only the true values from that function. Okay, okay, it will getting only see two parameters, two things you will pass in the filter. Okay, first is your function and second is your whatever the list or number which you are trying to convert it. Okay, correct, correct or not? Now coming to the next question, that is, can't we do without lambda? Yes, you can do without lambda also. Okay, you can check it without lambda also, this filter function. Okay, Srinivasa. Okay, yes, you can do without functions also. Okay, filter how many operations? I can say two operations. Oh, sorry, two functions. Okay, two functions. Okay, yes. Yeah, so this is how your filter function is working basically. Okay, this is how your filter function is working, guys. Okay, okay, clear. Now we can come to the map function, guys. Can we come to the map function, that now what is map is doing basically? Okay, now what is map function is doing? Okay, yes, it It is the filter function we have used just to extract even values and the present them in the list form. Yeah, correct. Correct. See, by using the filter function, you getting the two conditions you are passing here. First the function, okay. First the function, and then the number, okay. Then the list basically, okay. Now what it does, the function is running for all the numbers in that list, and if the condition is true, the filter function is keeping only the true values, okay. Only the true values it is keeping, and it is converting it into a list, okay. It is converting into a list, okay. Clear? Clear or not, everyone? Now let's say what is map, okay. What is map? Basically map function, basically what it does, it is basically used to change your value, okay. It is usually used to change your values, okay. Transform your values basically, okay. Let's say I have a list, okay. I have a list of my numbers. These are my numbers. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say. So these are my numbers, guys. Now I want to square of this number. Okay. I want to do the square of this numbers, guys. Okay. So what I can do, I can simply use the map function squared here. Okay. Squared list. I'm creating simple same as here map, and I will pass my function here lambda. Okay. Lambda x. Now I want to power this. Okay. Sorry, lambda x here. Now I want to square these numbers, okay. Square these numbers, okay. Yeah, correct, Subdeep, okay. So here I want to add this number, okay. Can you give an easy example of filter function? It is difficult to learn the syntax with example. मैम फिल्टर के मार्कडाउन में ये ऐड कर दीजिएगा, विजुअली समझ आ जाएगा. या करेक्ट सुदीप. सी गाइस, see this is your filter function, okay. What this filter function takes, okay. What this filter function takes, okay. Now filter function, basically filter function, in filter function you have two values, guys, okay. You have two parameters basically. First is your function, okay. First is your function, whatever the function you have, okay. And in which value you are applying the function, okay. In which value you applying the function, that we have a list, okay. We have this list, okay. We are applying this function in this list, okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 6, let's say, okay. Now what it will check, okay. Now this functions, okay. Now what this functions does, it will check for all the conditions, okay. I can give you the examples, guys, okay. I can give you the examples. Like first it will check that first is the number, okay. My first number is 1, correct, guys. My first number is 1, okay. Now it will check that for 1% 1, okay. 1% 1, is it true? Is it is equal to 0? Sorry, 1% 2. 1% 2, is it equal to 0, guys? Correct? True or not? Yes, guys. True or not? No. False. It is false, guys. Correct or not? It is false. Yes. Yes, everyone. Like, correct. Now it will check for the second condition. Now it will check for the second condition, 2 value, okay. Now 2% 2% 2 is equal 0. Yes, this is true, guys. This is true. Now what filter function does, whether the function, if the output we get of the function is as true, okay. If the output of that function we get as true, then it will keep only that value. So it will keep 2, okay. It will keep 2, okay. So we are getting it as 2. So it will keeping only the true value. If I iterate the function through my list, and if it is giving me the true value, guys, okay. If it is giving me the true value, then only that values is keeping by the filter, okay. That only values is keeping by the filter, guys. Clear? Okay, that only values are keeping by the filter function, okay. Are you clear? Whichever the asked the question, Harish, are you clear or not now? Yes, so it is keeping where my condition will be true, okay. Where my condition will be true, it is keeping only that value, okay. It is keeping only that value, okay. Yes, guys, clear now? Clear how this filter function is doing? How this filter function is doing? Yes. Yeah, if it is like, it is, if the condition is true, it is appending that value to my list. It is not appending, I'm just creating a list of that value. Okay, I'm just creating here a list. Okay, yes. It will give me the new list of even numbers basically. Okay, of even numbers basically, where I get only the even numbers. Okay, yeah, correct, Sudhir. Okay. Now guys, map function. Now map function basically what it does, it just take a map function basically used to transform your values. So if this is my list, I want the list of my squared numbers, guys. Okay, I want the list of my squared numbers, basically the squared of this. So what I'm doing here, okay, what I'm doing here, I'm just passing like this, that if x, now what I want to do, I want to do the power basically x square 2, guys. Okay, power of 2, that is the squared value, guys. That is the squared value basically. Yes, and here also I will pass a list. Okay, so it will check the condition for all the values. Okay, now it will map that value. Okay, map, not filter, it will map that value, guys. Okay, so here if I print my squared, guys. Okay, squared. Now see, you will get the square of that values, guys. Okay, you will get the square of that values. So map function is applied to the element, every element in our list, guys. Okay, every element in our list. Okay, and what it does, it just create. So this list, what is this list is doing? Basically, just converting your values into the list. Okay, it is just converting your values in the list. Okay, clear, everybody? Yes. Okay. So map function basically doesn't apply directly. Okay. It is not applied. If first what it does, the function is iterate through our list. Okay. The function checks for all the list. Okay. Then it will map my values. Okay. The map function applies the function to every item in a list and returns a new list with the results. Correct. Correct. We are making the new list basically. Okay. Clear, everyone? Clear how map function is working simply? It is just creating, it is just the transformation, guys. Okay, it is just the transformation of your list. Okay, if you have the list and you want to double that values basically, then we are using the list. Okay, sorry, then we are using the squared numbers basically. Okay, we are just squaring the numbers. Okay, squaring the numbers. Okay, in the list, and we have created the list of the squared values, guys. List of the squared values. Okay. Yes. Yeah, correct. Mapped output is this. Correct, Subdeep. Good. Okay. Okay, clear, everyone? Anybody any doubt? Anybody any doubt in this, guys? Everyone tell me. Anybody any doubt in this? No doubt. What about others? What about others? Everybody, are you clear? Yes. So let me just share you this file to everybody. Okay, just a second, guys. Yeah, anyone with the link? Okay. This is, I'm copying the list. Okay. Okay, I'm copying the list. Lambda number percent 2 is equal to 0, number pi both are different. Number pk lambda ab a minus b. You're subtracting something, or what you're doing? I'm not. Kiran, does it have to have yesterday data also? I missed my class due to some. Yeah, correct. Yes, see, this has all these data from the starting to the end. Okay, from the starting to the end. Okay, okay. And we can do this list number star number. Yeah, this is for the squared numbers, correct? Squared numbers, you are doing that. Okay. Okay, and why instead of map, what you can use? Okay, You can use the list comprehension for that. Okay, also we can use the list comprehension for that. Okay, does lambda functions automatically takes the content of list as argument when we use it in a filter or map function? See, no, lambda function is different. Okay, lambda function is different. It is checking the condition and it is going through the numbers. Numbers is my list. Okay, it is the checking the condition for all my numbers. Okay, all my numbers in the list. Okay, so the numbers which we are talking about, which we are dividing it by 2, that numbers will be from the list. Okay. Okay, Harish. Okay. Yes. Now coming to the next question. Can a map and a filter be used in the same line of code? See, you have to do it like this, like even numbers, you can pass it in a function in the list and then you have to use the squared numbers. So you will get the 2 list, okay? Not in the one line, okay? Not in the one line, okay? What is reduce? See, reduce basically is a function that you will reduce your sequence of values, that is used for reduce, okay? That is where we use the reduce function, okay? So you will apply a function, so it will reduce your values, okay? It will reduce your value to a single value, okay? Yeah, reduce. It is not also used that, okay, Subhadeep. Reduce is, I think, not even used, okay? We can use, yeah, you can use map and filter together in, not in one code, okay? Like here you can use filter and then map, okay? You have to write the 2 codes for that, Subhadeep, okay? Okay, now what you're trying to say, okay? What you're trying to say. Okay, in that way you can do, okay, yeah, in that way you can do the map and filter together. Basically first you are mapping the value, okay, first you are doubling the values and then you are just doing the even numbers, okay, you are just printing out the even numbers. In that way you can do that, okay, in that way you can do that, okay. Okay, the reverse also you can do, the reverse also you can do, okay. You can do the, you can take the even numbers also and then square it, okay. You can take the even numbers also and then square it, and then or you can square the number also and then you can double it, or basically the choose the even number also, okay. So you can do it in that way, okay, you can do it in that way. Okay guys, yeah, correct, Subdeep, you need to change it into comma. Okay, first what operation will do you are doing, first what operation you are doing, you are just mapping the value, and the second operation you are doing, that you are filtering the only the even numbers, okay. Okay, yeah, this is how you can do your values, guys, okay. So now everybody clear till the basics part of this Python basics, basically, okay. Yes, you need to import that, okay. Reduce is not used, okay guys, reduce is not used, okay. Okay, you from the fun tools you need to import reduce and then you can do the use the reduce function, okay. Yes guys, clear. What are you going to give any hands-on question before tomorrow class? No, Subdeep, we will do the every questions in the tomorrow class, okay. We will do the proper hands-on, okay. We will do the proper hands-on, okay, for 2 days, okay. Yes, is filter function can be used in the strings only. Yes, see, filter function what it does, yeah, got it, okay. Now filter function with can we can use the filter function with strings, okay, that we are doing with the numbers like this, okay. Here we are doing with the numbers. In list you can pass the strings also, strings values also, okay. So for that you can use the filter function for that, okay. Then the condition will be changed, okay, then your condition will be changed, yes. I got confused to learn how many data types and functions and methods we have. See, yeah, basics are done basically, Vijay. Then we will move on to the OOPS part after that, after doing the hands-on, okay, proper hands-on. See, how many data types? Basically, see, the basic data types, Srinivasa, the basic data types that we have, see, the basic data types that we have in Python is int, float, boolean that we have studied. Yes, Srinivasa. These are the basic data types that we have. Okay. Then the advanced data type is basically your list, tuple, dictionary set. Okay. List, tuple, dictionary set. Okay. That are your advanced data types. So these are the data types that you have to learn in your Python. Okay. Basics data types. Okay, first the basic data type that are int, float, and string values and boolean, and then you have the advanced data type that is your list, tuple, dictionary, and sets. Okay, so this is clear with the data types and functions. Okay, and functions. So we have built-in functions that we don't need to define, that are already in Python. So when you do the different when you go ahead in the Python, okay, when you go ahead in the Python method based on the data types. Okay, method based on the data types. See, every method or function you can do it in the by using the data types also. Okay, you can do it on the data types also. There are so many functions, there are so many methods, Srinivasa. If you are trying to find out, there are so many methods. So this is what, okay, this is what you can none type also. Okay, yes, this is what you have to study. Okay, this is the basics that will be used. Okay, that will be used if you are clear with these parts. Okay, if you are clear with these methods only, you will do the things. Okay, you will do the things further, Srinivasa. Okay, if you are clear with whatever the function I had told you. Okay, these are the important functions that you need to know. Okay, otherwise there is a lot of function, guys. Otherwise there is a lot of function you can use. Okay, you can use, and you will study once you are getting more topics, like when you will go to the numpy, pandas topics. Okay, then you will study about the more functions, guys, more functions that are in our Python. Okay, yes, everyone. Yes, everybody, are you clear now? This is what we want to go with the Python in data science. Yes, Subhadeep. Okay, here, see, rather than using the basics of Python, okay, if you are clear with the basics of Python, shallow copy, deep copy, see, there are so many things in Python. If you studied deeply, here there are so many things in Python. Okay, we are just covering the basics. Okay, basics that are very important, that everybody should know if they are going to get into the deeper field. Okay, so this much Python, this is the basics Python we everybody has to know. Okay, are we covering or hands-on or pattern as well? Hands-on and pattern as well. Yes, Vijay, we will see tomorrow. Whatever the questions that we are have in our hands-on, we will perform that. Okay, we will perform that. Okay, but for data science, shallow function, deep functions are not needed. Yes. So what is pickling and unpickling? See, Sudhir, if you go to that part, there is just so much of things. So whatever you are needed in that, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib will be more important. Yes, basically the libraries that we are using in our Python, okay, that we are using in our Python, that is most important. Okay, that are most important for the, data scientist field. Okay, and these functions in these basics you should have also known about the Python. Okay, these much of basic, everybody should have the knowledge about that to go again, to go. Okay, yeah, these, see, there are so many functions. If you see now, if you see, there are so many, a lot of things, but this much of things you need to know. Okay, everybody need to know. Okay, rather than this you can learn so many things, rather than this you can learn so many things, but these things you should know. Okay, these things you should know. Okay, everyone. Yes, everybody clear now? So tomorrow we will we will see the question and basically the hands-on of the Python. Okay, whatever we have studied, whatever we have studied about that, we will learn about that. Okay, it is like we learn English for talking and reading, but not for grammaring. Subdeep, yes, everybody learn English from reading and writing only. Yeah, by Sudhir. Okay. Grammaring, that is, no, no, I mean Python. In Python, what are you trying to say about grammaring? Okay, so you're talking that we have to learn that much of Python that we can read and talk. Okay, हमने इतना सीख लिया है कि अभी काम चला लेंगे. Yes, Subri, you can do by learning these much of things. You can move forward. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Bye, Arif. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I got your point, Subdeep. I got your point. Okay, guys. I hope everybody was, yeah, okay. I hope everybody was clear with the session. Okay. And we will see the hands on tomorrow, guys. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for the session. I hope everybody have learned the things. Yeah, okay, guys. So we will meet tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone. Yeah, okay, guys.